hello. How are you all doing? Well, I hope. It is Wednesday, so happy hump day, everyone. And we are doing more Ace Attorney Apollo Justice trilogy. We're on the second episode, so we're gonna get a good cutscene, I think, I hope, and we'll see what happens. From the ending of the first trial, it kind of sounded like we might get backstory on how Athena and Apollo met. That is my assumption anyway, as far as like what we are going to be getting, but I could be wrong. I don't really know, but I bet you that the cutscene is going to help us understand. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Stylish. Oh, hey, I got an achievement for using the alternate costumes I set up last time. They're all in their casual clothes, which I assume won't affect the cutscene. Just in-game models. Oh, it's Steel Samurai stuff again. Or it's Naruto. Naruto and the Bird of Doom. Or it's Tengu. What does it call? What?
Long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
Jeez.
At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
Man, RuPaul has gone too far this time. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. I swear, they changed the text speed in this game versus the other one, because it is very slow. Is there really no setting for it? I guess I'm a little worried. Oh, hey Apollo. Getting an early start today? Yeah, well, this is the first job I've had in a while after all. Well, aren't we all fired up? Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. Well, what kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how you put it? You've really become a fixture out here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. Been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Right Anything Agency. It's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. It's the law agency part of this office is usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a buddy magician. An adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks. What's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents after all. I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. Huh, we better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it. Let's get going. Where are we going? What about the job you mentioned? This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now, come on. Well, this is the Right Anything agency, you know. And there's no law-related work at the moment, so... Again, why I chose to work here. Where's Mr. Wright anyway? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry. Just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. Wait a second. Another day that I need to go begins at the right age of the agency. Does he get paid for hanging out with Drucy, though? Because if so, he shouldn't be complaining. That's a pretty sweet gig. It's basically just a babysitter. Yokai Lane. Good. Wow, look at this place. What are we doing way up here in the mountains? This is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Yes, that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy. Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Was that so thoughtful of him, Polly? I could do without thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival ground are this way. Alright, guess it's time to move to QB. QB? To QB? Sorry, I'm just thinking about Cube from Madoka. Nicer than to hint that you're supposed to, you know. Oh, we can't examine. This monster craze. Come to think of it, I think I heard about it on TV. It's supposedly how Ninetales Vale made a comeback from the brink of fiscal disaster. Our agency could sure use something positive like that. Oh, I know. Let's jump on board the monster craze. You and Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo. You could call yourself Agni and Ruja, Demon Kings of Comedy. Daddy sets them up, and you knock them down. Yeah, I think we hit the jackpot with this idea. Sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer. Also, how would Agni and Ruja... Aren't those Indian things? You don't have to act so surprised by that. Hey, Trucy, have you seen my attorney's badge? How could you lose something so important? Sometimes I really wonder about you, Apollo. This is so weird. I wonder if I dropped it somewhere. Oh, look! What are these panties doing here? Forget about panties. I'm looking for my badge. Oh. Ta-da! Did you forget? These are my magic panties. Trucy. Trucy just... She put her badge in her panties. Hey! That's my attorney's badge. Wow, how'd you do that? I set it up. Well, I set it up while we were back at the office. Wow, I didn't even... Wait. You took my badge? That was cute. Oh, wait. What happens if I present it to her now? Check it out. You're so lucky, Apollo. Everyone can see what you do with just a flash of your badge. What about you, Trucy? People can tell you're a magician by the way you're dressed. Yeah, but I can't always dress like this. Like when I'm at school and stuff. You could always show you're a magician by making things appear or disappear. You mean like this? That's wonderful. Magic or no, aren't you a little old to be showing those things in public? Then you'll become a lawyer too. You're abandoning your dream just like that? No. Her mom would have to be my end, I guess. Okay, so we've got a different interface for moving around this time. It's, I don't know if I like it. It feels very, like, stock standard, almost. Like, it kind of lacks the charm of the other games so far. But maybe it's just this one case it's this way. Wow. Place really is something. It definitely feels like a different world here. Why am I yawning again? Okay, this must be her friend. Jinxie! Wow, really? Her name is Jinxie? That's funny. That's a good pun on the Janzi, I think it is, which is a Chinese yokai, or is it Japanese? It's a yokai. It's like the ones that have the thing on their head, like the little talisman that hangs on their head, and I believe they normally have to hop around, and I don't remember why. But yeah, if you've ever played, well, any like horror game in Japan world, you'll probably find at least one of those in yokai. Probably a more obvious example for more people would probably be Kiki from Genshin Impact has the little thing on her head, and that's, I believe, Jansi's have that as well. Anyway, and this is my friend Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here. Hello, Fred. Are you a demon? No, I'm Apollo Justice. He is a demon. What the? That's funny. Gone, foul beast. He said, "Nice to meet you, sir." You look great, Polly. Fills in some of that space on your forehead. Ugh. What is this thing? It's a warning charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told you you're a good demon. Or you could just say I'm human. Oh, sorry, that's... Or you could just say I'm human. The red demon emissary of the underworld. I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? I'm not gonna eat you. Forgive me, oh terrible one. Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits. Don't worry. I'm already full. Please stay that way. Great. Now I'm playing along too. Let's talk with her. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Foul demon. Looks like you've been demonized, Folly. Literally. Starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Please don't eat me. Have food if you're hungry. This isn't working. Won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. Only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Ugh, unnecessary roughness. Looks like a proof that I'm 100% human. Oh, we're gonna do what Mark Zuckerberg cannot. Wow, finally a use for our Ace Attorney badge, or for our attorney badge. I wanted to show you this. What is it? It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Does it protect you from Enmadaio's judgment? Who's Enmadaio? It's somewhere that he's a demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Uh-oh, I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly! Can I go back to just being a normal demon? Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. For a Turkish bath if possible. Turkish? Isn't that more salt than bath? Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir. Have mercy on my soul. Ugh, I told you I'm not a demon. And Trucy, you're just making things worse. You just leave that Enmadaio to me. Isn't that great, Jinxie? Uh-huh. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife. Did someone tell these two I'm human already? Oh, now I can talk. Okay. So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Barely anyone who had even heard of it before. Now it's packed with tourists. Really? So the monster craze was the reason behind today's festival? It was the alderman's idea. I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling about Ninetales Vale. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? And they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters. And they're all over the place? In fact, there's one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it? Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch. Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. Demon Tenmataro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenmataro? The Forbidden Chamber? About that yokai you said was in prison here at the manor. Is it true? The super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenmataro is the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber? He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the nine-tailed fox, and locked away forever. So, you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Well, we should be perfectly safe. There's a really powerful sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut tight. Charming security system. You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so... thanks, Jinxie. Okay, I'll give this to Mr. Ray. So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie? Yes. They're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them. Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there. Forever. Got it? She's not going to take it off when she gets married and wants kids. I wonder what would happen if I get them to take them off. It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. Better not be a yokai parade. Probably drop dead from the fright. Ah! Demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit. Right? Tenmataro! Tenmataro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber? Please don't hurt me! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away! Where's the dang go to heaven charm? Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time. Sure, gives up. Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! You'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Here. Wait, who says this? Oh, it's probably someone pretending to be the nine-tailed fox. Your devilry stops here now, Tenmataro! Now what? Look, Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof! Is it the Steel Samurai? Ha 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 ha! That booming laugh. Could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Huh. The golden lord of yokai, the amazing 9-tailed fox, is here. Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro. Yeah. This must be the special event there. Up to your no good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch. Whoa. There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace. Thank you, Mr. Amazing Nine-Toes, sir. Now, I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Await! Very nice. What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of Alderman's Manor. That is the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here at Ninetales Vale. But no one knows his true identity. She sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was that all about him banishing Tenmataro? That was a yokai exorcism. It's the annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the Nine-tailed fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies our village. Look, the amazing Ninetales did the honors this year. So that was the big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetales and Tenmataro, huh? Well, I wonder if what's about. Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me. She's a strange one, alright. I think she's sweet in her own special way. Knowing true, she probably has a lot of friends who are sweet in their own way. Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Ninetales Vale while we're here. The fun never stops, does it? The bass line and the Steel Samurai-esque music bits are always really good, I think. I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale. I know, because my wallet's running out empty. Huh? What's all the commotion over there? Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? Hope everything's okay. Oh, she's totally about to be framed. It's terrible. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. Demon Tamataro. He killed Alderman Cutie. What? Wait, killed us and dead? Yes, and Tamataro did it. Tamataro. You stay here while I go have a look. Please wait. Ow. It's a Tamataro warning charm. Protect you, but please, be careful. The Alderman's in the fox chamber at the top of the main staircase. Okay, got it. That's alright. Well, oh, they gave me a warning charm. That's nice of them. Slipped into pocket. I wonder if I have to present this to Tenmataro to take him out. Ooh, we got a chance. Look at that. Oh, he's alive.
Huh? Are you all right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The police arrived soon after that, which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. You think? There's one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. Is he going to be the suspect, or what? Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious. You think Jinxie's going to be okay? I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks. Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Okay, so she's not the one being arrested then, huh? Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lair. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead? Uh-huh. It's Alderman Cutie. When I found him, he was already... So the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive, who is he? Damien Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. The neighboring city is named after the demon that's in your town? You think there might be a past there between the two, perhaps? They arrested him. So, he's the killer? Ugh. Nuh-uh. Papa didn't kill anyone. Papa? As in, your father?
That's right. Jinxie's dad is a mayor of Tenma.
No way.
Yes, way. But he's innocent.
This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of Ninetales Vale, and Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma, was arrested for the crime. It sounds like there's some investigating to do.
I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there.
I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? Hold on 1 second. Do I have any... No, okay. I just wanted to see if I had any investigate options. So, the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him?
His name is Rex QB. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind. He always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler. I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales.
Oh, he was the former... Yeah, okay. A former pro wrestler, huh? Huh. That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then, why did you come work here?
You must overcome your fears, right, Jinxie?
Uh-huh.
Plus, Mama was from Ninetales Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live where Ninetales flowers grew.
That is a hard thing to say. Ninetales flowers grew. Ninetales flowers.
Wow, what a beautiful flower, with exactly 9 petals, too. Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai.
Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon.
Uh-huh. The warding charm on the forbidden chamber store. It's been removed.
The forbidden chambers. That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. So someone had to go in and leave.
That's how Tenmataro escaped. Oh. But when I try to remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today.
Between the boarding charm being removed, black feathers and weird tracks, I can see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance.
Chance for what?
To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court.
Me? Wouldn't a man like me or Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers?
I don't know what the detectives said. They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one.
Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly.
What?
Looks at the case, won't you, Polly? It's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life.
Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me.
Atta boy, Polly. You're gonna help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer?
Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man.
Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Red demons are usually so mean.
It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Guess I ought to go and meet my new Before I forget.
Apollo, what's the notebook for?
Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess that's what you would call a to-do list.
Oh, sounds handy.
To read my notes, I just open the court record with R. And then I can switch between the tabs using L and R.
Oh, I almost forgot.
L and R. So that's kind of nice. So it appears that after 5+ games, they realized that their users occasionally forgot what the hell they're supposed to be doing. So we now have a quest log, essentially. Or at least a single quest. Whoa, what? Oh, neat. Case overview. Wow, Damien Tenma is worse than his daughter as far as charms on the head go. Holy crap. 45 and 46.
So, about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what?
His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Or maybe Papa isn't really that scary.
A paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster.
I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done.
Okay, thanks. To the detention center. No. Ah, visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds. Who are you? Yeah. So, you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Ugh. Get out of here. Sorry. I get a little loud sometimes. How incredibly rude. Sorry, did I do something to offend you? A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am, I am the epitome of rudeness. Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactor to some tea, and maybe some cookies too. No, wait. We can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. Yeah, how about you start by telling me what happened? I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they? That was close. No need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy. With a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Whoa! Sorry, I guess some things are better left off than unsaid. Bah! Excuse me? You'd think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened. Go on. I fear the ill effects will have on our youth. Now, but no choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth. No, wait. You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty. I suppose you're right. Our youth just came this close to being a snare. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman QB. That's why I was arrested. Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there? None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head. I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Oh. Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you're unconscious. What do the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned? Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late. Oh? Was it personal in nature? Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetales Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Ninetales Vale to Tenma Town now! Yikes. That's what I told him. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that. I'm too scared. That's the motive the police have established for the Alderman's murder? Indeed it is. After all, Alderman Kubi was dead set against a municipal merger. And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way. Curses! Mayor Tenma, are you okay? Jinxie, forgive me. Never meant to worry you like this. It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. Yeah, it doesn't work that easy. I don't even know where to start. thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma.
Please wait. My daughter, Jinxie,
Yes.
she already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I feel she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in your time of need.
Leave it to me. Truce and I will look out for your daughter.
I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about.
New friends?
Yes. It seems she made some new friends and she started working at Ninetail's Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck, a young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters.
Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me.
Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up.
Huh. Why am I so tired? Must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. A call. Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Shusi told me you had taken on a new case. Oh, that. It was kind of spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case. That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar. That's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. So that was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with the case. It's like there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Ninetail's Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need to go find it. But I've never met her before. What does she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll find her. Huh, a new addition to the agency. Well, I'd better get back to Ninetail's Vale quick. I'm a little bit sad that there's been no examine. It feels like they stripped down this case a whole bunch. But now I'm trying to remember if we ever examined anything in the first case. Because it was the tutorial thing, so it was kind of like all guided. I wonder if Duel Destinies just doesn't have ladders in it. Well, she doesn't appear to be here. Go to Yokai Lane. I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene. So if you would please tell me where QB Manor is. You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky. Stupid pig-headed. This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know. Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes. How do you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested. Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so shouldn't you be getting back to school? I already told you I'm a lawyer, not a student. This is funny because I put her in that outfit too. That's enough of your lies. Come with me. Look, get your hands off me. Athena, what are you doing? You just assaulted a police officer.
What the?
You can watch out for the bystanders next time. Look, are you okay? I think so, but that police officer got pulled. I am so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me, like a reflex or something. A reflex? Or like a phone. You're Athena Sykes, I take it? That would be me. And you are? I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency. Right Anything? What a fishy sounding name. It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you? Oh, right. That right. So then you must be... Where have you been? Been looking all over for you. say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. How about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always.
Huh. Of course. Feel free to ask away.
I want to present my attorney badge to her. I want to see her like be like, me too, or something.
Yep, that's your attorney's badge, all right. Its dull, grimy look makes you think of all the courtroom battles we've faced so far. Hope mine will look like that someday. In that legal world, Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to go.
Actually, I just not polished it like maybe I should keep that to myself. I don't need to deflate her dream to work just yet.
Let's chat with Athena.
So Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. Here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18.
Oh, well now we know. I assumed that she was the same age as Apollo and everything. 18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age?
I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
All I can say is, wow, must be a genius or something.
I also studied analytical psychology. Thought it might help me be a better lawyer.
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer.
How exactly does that work? So tell me about our client. What are they like?
Oh, right, you haven't met him yet. Well, he's a terrifying man with a giant bunch of stuff on his head. And that about sums it up. He's more worried about
He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father.
Wait, are you crying?
I'm not crying. There's something in my eye.
They're called tears.
Moving right along. Let's get down to business. Helping our client is priority number 1.
Yeah, tell me about psychology first. So Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. Always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the court. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system.
Really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I can try to listen to our witnesses' inner voice, and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget.
It talks?
Whoa, you need a volume knob. Anyway, the lookout was something to say what I'm feeling. Awkward. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got on my way here. Think it might have something to do with our case?
Special edition covering our case. That was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? Be the first to get the scoop. Rapido.
Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish? Tenmataro Wheeler Fighter Fancy. Airborne figure resembling Tenmataro was captured on camera around 3:40 p.m. near Ninetales Vale. He was seen flying through the sky?
Yeah, something happened to snap that photo near Ninetales Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently, that photo was shot right after the murder occurred.
Well, there were black feathers and string tracks to the crime scene. Not surprised. The locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai? As in one of those Japanese monsters? My God, you don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you?
No, of course not. I'm German. Because she studied overseas, Apollo. She's cultured.
Andale, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already.
Which language is Andale? Spanish, right? Because Zorro says it when you jump on a horse. Yeah, I think it's Spanish. Okay, what's next on the list?
Investigating the crime scene. What else? What are we waiting for? Last one there's a rotten egg.
You don't have to run all the way there.
How about speed walking? Yes, but what do you think? Actually, no, I don't. Wait, what if I give her the flower? Sorry, Apollo. Nothing's coming to mind. But give me an hour to have it analyzed psych out. Get started on it right now. No need for that, I was just wondering. Okay, that's our default. Oh, we can actually go... Nice portrait. Oh, he has a security camera too. Look at that. Do you hear that? Sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look. There's a TV in that little room in the corner.
In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the amazing Ninetales, has been confirmed missing, according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetales Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Temataro's recent escape. So that wrestler's got missing. Yeah, probably because it's her father.
Hey, you two! You don't belong in here!
Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious.
What about them there's horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me.
Horns? That's my hair. Anyway, we're lawyers and we're here to...
Ah. You're the lawyers come to defend Mayor Tem, ain't ya? Should have reckoned what with that expensive looking bracelet you got there. The name is Phineas Filch.
What a name.
I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet ya.
Same here. Hell, talk about a quick change of heart.
So tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you used the amount of horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you. Yo!
These horns, I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone.
Like, eh?
Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns, if you ask me.
Then again, ain't none of my business, so...
That was fast. Guess he's done with me.
Well, I best get back to work.
So he's a security guard.
Halt! Stop right there! Huh? Hey.
Apollo, your brace is gone.
Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, so I'll check the lost and found later.
Somehow I don't think that'll be necessary. Just check your wrist right now.
Whoa! The cat's out of the bag.
It's barely in the bag in the first place. That was a pretty pathetic attempt.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you.
Oh god. No one feels sorry for him now. What should we do about him, Apollo? Well, I got my bracelets back and he seems sorry enough, so...
I knew you understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As big as the water cash in your wallet, I hope.
You leave my wallet out of this.
Oh, oh. Hey! You just finished apologizing for stealing from us. Better we head for the hills.
Get back here, you! Talk about a quick escape. Huh? Looks like he dropped a few things. A pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer. He left his shoes behind, too. The guy's the living definition of a bumbling thief. Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back next time we see him. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them. They look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker's going. Now then, as I recall, the fox chamber should be at the top of those stairs. Very ominous looking door. Wow! Where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from? The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmataro. You mean the great evil has returned? Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to evict them. I wonder if this is Emma.
Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene.
Oh, no, it's this guy. And who are you? Are you with the police?
I asked first. Who are you and what are you doing here?
On second thought.
I am placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene.
Under arrest?
Save it for the boys back at HQ.
Now come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch.
Please wait, we're Mayor Tenma's lawyers.
Oh, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about.
I almost took you two in. You two sure were suspicious, though. I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day.
Sorry, we didn't catch your name.
My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright, the heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, it's in justice we trust.
Oh boy, that's a story in a thing.
So, what can I do for you?
You can save my game from me. So, would it be okay if we had a look around?
Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed.
Couldn't you make an exception?
Cease. Desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my friend here.
Gee, is he reaching for his...
In justice we trust.
It's just his badge.
You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross the police line.
Apollo, let's see if he can't change his mind. Good luck. You know how it goes. He's as dense as heroes come. Persuasion.
You are wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. Wall of justice keeping injustice.
That'd be you.
At bay.
Look, there's just us and you here, right?
Justice and me, you say?
That's right.
Are you trying to say that justice and I are enough to keep you out?
What?
No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. No, it can't be.
Have him on the ropes now, Athena.
If we are on the side of justice, will you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too.
Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right?
Justice is the most just here.
Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so...
Oh. Justice, what would you have me do?
I don't think we really got to it. Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. Our police for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Sorry. Everyone's in Discord or blowing my phone.
Now's our chance to start looking around.
After all that authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. They're stalking and looking through. Whose justice is more just?
Now, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right?
Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles.
You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? So we move the cursor with the stick.
And change our perspective with the right stick. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap.
Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. No saloons commencer. Let's get started.
Was that new? Okay, now we have examined. So they streamlined the game, it feels. I wonder if they did that because of the move to 3D. Okay, well, that's suspicious. What the hell is that? Nothing in particular. Dude, there's green shit. How is that not suspicious? There's something wedged into this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up then.
Freeze! No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. He does have a point there. Hey, Detective Fulbright? Did you hear about the attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. And you waited till now to tell me. I better go over there at once and justice we trust. Well, this is surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo. Now's a chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds behind this. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Looks like a large bloodstained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how it got here. And why does this seem important? Oh, it doesn't get, like, added into the, Okay. That's what, the door. Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Temataro was imprisoned there before his escape. Think we get this door open? It's worth a try. No good. Shut tight. I didn't even see a keyhole. Hidden justice we trust. Ugh. Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's a central part of the culture part of this madness. We can't blow it up either. So, an unopenable door. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Demo, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. Forget I just said that! The Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I better keep in mind. Look! This statue only has one tail. Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox side tail. I bet the number of tails represents a yokai power. So if you had two, Apollo, I only have one? Wait, what? Not that it means you're better than me, got it? Like I said, what? Ooh, run. No. Look over there, come on. There's something beyond the door. Whatever it is, it looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was opened. Why did I push him? Yeah, that wasn't very smart. Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. She must have heard the screams and come running in in panic. Look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychology too. I am? Wow, you really learn quick. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the ace attorney of Right Aid the agency. I can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, true, she said something that I immediately know she was messing with me. It's a folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for. I read that the Japanese used to use these in drafting rooms, but now they're just for show. Like my attorney's badge. Poor Athena. That cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her. Is this a sword? Or is that the spear? That's the spear. Well, they left the spear here? So this is where Alderman QB's body was found. Apparently, the murder weapon, the spear, had Mayor Tana's prints on it. That's good. Never fear, Detective. Fulbright is here. Ugh. Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... In the name of justice, I must say goodbye. What was that all about? Can I look at this teacup? No. What is that? What do we have here? A heavy object with blood on it? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Temataro battling it out. Careful, Apollo. It's got blood on it. Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder if it's the Alderman. How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood? Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so... No fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case. I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? So that one got added. But not the... I can't look at this for some reason. That's a spooky looking maze. Look! A cat with 2 tails. No such thing. Oh, this lady has a really long neck. How funny is that?
There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. I have a tough time swallowing.
Well, I bet you're one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus.
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, no.
The window open? Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff.
The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window frame. Looks like gold burn. What a pretty color. Must be from some kind of animal or a wrestler costume.
I wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman Kiwi have a pet fox? Guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows.
Hey, Apollo, do you hear something?
Hmm? I don't hear anything.
Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine.
What are you talking about?
A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And the echo of someone's voice.
In justice we trust! Duh. Someone's got a sharp set of ears. That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct.
I heard it through the air ducts?
Yeah, check it out. But why would she hear you through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears.
And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made the escape through that air duct or something.
A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into. That much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you?
Guess you're right.
Speaking of things in this room. Yeah? Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Ah, come on. Throw us a bone here.
Excuse me, Detective Fulbright? But I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need.
Ugh, I suppose I did say that. I mean, this is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. Wish justice is the most just. Why is this always so hard?
Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto. To serve and protect.
I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls into that motto. Yes, of course. I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I'll share some information. In the name of justice.
We did it, Apollo.
Yeah, we did it all right. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Oh, he's actually going to talk to us. Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right. And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access. A key? So then the Fox chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So, Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox chamber. Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in there. But It disappeared after his murder.
Disappeared? You think the killer took it?
It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you.
I think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean.
I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. Of good little boys and girls.
Shameless rascal. Who says that?
I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. They're bloody footprints of black feathers. Tell me more about the feathers. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murder was some sort of monster, do you?
Wasn't that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like that creature did it.
A prime suspect would no doubt love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature.
Can Tenma whatchamacallit even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman. So the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer. Wait, what? Now I'm confused as you are. Anyway, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. He's really scary looking, too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. Is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Filch. The guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just looking up to his name, I guess. Could talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all? She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she murdered the alderman and pinned the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could look through this huge spear? Sure enough. The spear looks bigger. Looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. Please. How should I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you've faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? The best man for the job. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor Percy assigned him, so none of us are in a position to question the matter. Wait, is it going to be Gavin? Really is the dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackquill, would he? Bingo! Simon Blackquill. You have heard of him. You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? Is he your teacher or something? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill. The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes it does. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world in this dark age of the law. What? And he, of all people, is going to stand in court tomorrow? Never fear. I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Oh, you kids knock yourself out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright. I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. Ah! Oh! I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Was it Filch's doing? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, did you hold right? These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes! Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice. Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective? Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I am more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Oh, looks like we've gotten all we can out of this detective, so we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. He was busy stealing something, maybe? This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody help. Oh, look. It's Mr. What was it again? No. The name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering. You may wind up a jailbird instead. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Come quick. Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? You're gonna go into that office, right? Oh, no. Looks like some kind of mask. It is the Amazing Ninetales mask! The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right. The wrestler who appeared during the festival special event. That was thrown out the window, wasn't it? What's this mask doing here? He'd never take off this mask like this. Someone must have killed him. Whoa. Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. White hair. So, what makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't you? Yes, I mean, no, just tell me, please. Well, like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. How about you join me in a quest for the championship? What a team. Me and my bandit mask and you and that demon mask of yours. Wonder if I can make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? No, I wasn't actually... Why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Come on, Apollo. Ask me if the Amazing Ninetales murder already. The Amazing Ninetales will ability to save you. And don't you forget it. His trademark's a gold cape made to look like 9 foxtails. Rolls through the ring, smacking down Tenma wrestlers left and right. Fought the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep. Saved our village from going to Ghost Town. Now it's a yokai town. Huh. The Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing. That's why he's worked like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense that you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. Yeah, I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Yeah, what's the big deal? Pick your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. Well, he reverse stealed that time. So, you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because of his mask washing up in the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason, no one's seen him since the spectral event. Around Ninetales Vale, you were killed by Tenmataro. You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? That we are. We love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor? Of Tenma Town? What is he plotting? How's he planning on releasing Tenmataro? That's why he wants to merger. Open up the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Yeah,
There's only one person who could stop the man. Oh, hero. The amazing Ninetales.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure that Tenma is Ninetales.
He vowed to protect the Battle of Mayor of Tenma in town and stop the municipal merger.
Oh, wait, okay, maybe not then. Couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Wait, is he the one who... I wonder if the other guy is the one pushing for the merger.
Apollo? We start to ask him about the Alderman's murder, remember?
Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder?
I wasn't the caretaker of all this. Guarding the entrance like Mr. Cuby said I should. I made doubly sure no one came in. Had a clear view of the foyer from where I work.
I'm talking about this small room in the upper right. Definitely looks like you can keep track of the coming and goings from there.
And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch?
I do indeed.
How was it Mr. Mayor Temma's aide? Florent LaBelle, is his name?
So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, alright.
And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder? Kept watch here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. If anyone did that, their security camera would have spotted him.
So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. Can they leave from that room without being spotted then? Yeah, they can. Okay, probably this Florence person, probably the killer, aren't they? That means we're dealing with someone who's already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal?
Without a doubt. This here's the mask worn by the amazing Ninetales.
What about that white hair I found inside the mask?
Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing.
Then this places this mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who went to the murders against the merger. Yeah, so that guy was him. No way. Could the amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be...
Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here. I wonder if you can tell me about this thing. Mind if I ask you about this?
Oh, yeah. Right.
What, does it ring a bell?
Oh, it's ringing all right.
I want to thank you for all my hard work, and I humbly accept.
No, this isn't a gift.
I should have known this was a dead end. Does he talk about this at all?
Hey, I know that picture. That's my amazing Ninetales glossy. How dare you steal from me?
No, this is the one you gave me. Remember? You said you had lots more.
Well, I did.
Well, it was never really mine in the first place, so...
You can go ahead and keep it.
Don't tell me how guilty receiving stolen goods.
Hey, that there's the amazing Ninetales mask. You're aiming to sell it, ain't ya? Why, you sneaky lily-livered.
No, I'm not trying to sell it. Be a key piece of evidence. Oh, too bad. Thought I'd hook you up with this bio I know.
Wait, you want me to sell it?
Yes. Okay. We're supposed to go find Jinxie, it sounded like. So maybe she's in the manor garden? Because that's where she was before. Or not. With anything yet?
Oh, of course I have. I was not quite ready for prime time.
Huh?
The truth will only be revealed once we've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's.
There is such as this theory. I don't think I should say anything yet.
It's the dilemma any great detective must face. Whatever. Switch it.
So basically you have no ideas. Thanks for nothing. What are your thoughts on the case so far?
Well, I think our killer's most likely highly intelligent and stone cold cool. I mean, just look how they killed the Alderman. One decisive thrust, No hesitation.
You know this how? Psychology?
That's right. I've profiled the killer based on the evidence we found at the scene. I can almost picture the killer in my mind. A terrifying face, twisted from hatred toward the victim. Bulging eyes full of murderous intent. Horrible gash-like mouth from ear to ear. And wings, black and sinister.
Wings? That sounds like Temataro.
Second thought, Skype psychology. That last part was just my imagination.
You think? Okay, let's check out Yokai Lane. I assume Jinxie's going to be in the Veil. Oh, look. There's Jinxie. Ah, yeah, there she is.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and
Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products.
charm to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance.
Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie! Hey, it's me!
Ugh. It's the demon lawyer.
Another warning charm.
Apollo?
Who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Timma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene.
Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name is Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet ya. Pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy?
She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case.
Wait, how do I know you didn't gobble her up alive?
Relax, I didn't eat her up. I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place.
Oh, poor little Trucy.
All ready for some tears of frustration myself.
She's quite an interesting character.
Huh, Apollo. Alright, well, I'll talk to her first, and then we'll present stuff to her. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened?
Not much. It's not yet.
But you do think Temataro is the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival?
I don't know anything about that.
Huh? But you said Temataro murdered the alderman.
It's okay, Jinx.
Oh, sorry. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me... Oh, what was that for?
People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters.
Huh? Just got to enter it. So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human?
No, you're still a demon.
Oh, I give up.
Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Temataro for some reason.
But that's precisely what we need to know more about. We need to show it to Barbara. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm.
Yeah, that's...
You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Temataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right?
That's true, but...
If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. It'll help your father, too.
Alright then.
Well, no one updated. Why do you think Temataro's the killer?
I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. Temataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me.
What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw.
I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Temataro. It's right around here. He was running right at me.
From behind the air duct entrance. Okay.
I was paralyzed with fear. There was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer.
Toward the foyer.
Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Temataro too.
Sounds like we better get this sequence. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her.
Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Temataro flying through the air. I wonder if the same Temataro Jinxie's thing is.
Don't be ridiculous.
Temataro is the killer. He can fly too. Tenmataro Yusa. Jinxie works at the All Runs Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity. Mm-hmm. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? Mm-hmm. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular. Wait. You mean expose as in strip them naked? You would think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important than life itself. You see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestler. That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up on the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one can stop the Amazing Ninetales. I should be shocked to find out he's really the older one. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out? Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound. A jangly sound? Be a little more specific. Is it Filch with his keys? Or did someone take the keys? My memory is kind of fuzzy, but I vaguely remember seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something. Oh, it's like a priest staff, okay. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound. Does Tenmataro usually carry a staff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. How would another document? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff? This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. Then what's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw? Oh, yeah, she gets statements. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The other guy was supposing the floor at the time of the crime. And what exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't, because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there, you mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes. He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Steal my soul. Seriously. The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. And why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster mystery. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno. Next stop, the manor foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. Oh, you're not going to let me present anything to Jinxie? There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Huh? Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide. Blow by blow commentary. Pretty boy vampire. I wonder if that's LaBelle. Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Mr. Filch. What can we do for you? Bet she was gonna scream monster. Which really isn't much of a stretch. Like nothing I need you to do for me. What business you got with my TV listing? Oh, no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep. It was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt it. That's 3 o'clock. Okay. Once I got this no one asking. Mr. Phelps, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Temataro or something like that? Ooh. Temataro. So you did see him? Yeah. My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real party like. The ladies must love it. Don't change the subject. And for your information, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Temataro flee toward the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here. I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. Yeah, forgive me for being pestered, sir. And you are? I am Florent Labelle. You divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. Fine, more like yokai grotesque. Those crawling monsters. Oh, excuse you. What the heck was that for? It was just a little cologne. It'll look like stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis la belle. Oh, what a heavenly scent. Ugh. Maybe it was paralyzed my olfactory or something. Oh, I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know, that is brand number 5. Bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. My ball will adieu so I can return the favor. Enough about the cologne. Please, tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. Alibi first. Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you suspect me of all people. But no, it's just a formality. We ask everyone. Oh! How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. Well, there's nothing straight in sight, Labelle. That's really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Dochi, answer the question. Well, at the time of the crime, we were in the foyer. Exactly. Good answer, Dochi. Good answer. This is getting much so. Yeah, you said quite enough. I was with these two. Everything's gonna be done like that. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Temataro. Why, that little. So she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mr. Labelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions? Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Temataro business I for you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. He's talking. So, Mr. Labelle, you didn't see Temataro? Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? That's right. Oh, I didn't see nothing. Especially not Temataro. As for me, oh, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. Got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. I'll be quite through here. I'm a very busy man, you know. Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these 2 in the foyer, but didn't see Temataro. Come along, Matilchi. There we go. Gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. Yay! My eyes! You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch on my makeup. Apollo, I know this sounds strange, But Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenmataro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. My ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill. Well, what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenmataro? I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenmataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Every really time Tenmataro this, Tenmataro that. Huh. We should go talk to the mayor too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenmataro. It really feels like this this game is on rails. I didn't accidentally... Did I enable that or something? I didn't, right? Story mode is off. Okay. Weird. Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst... Oh, he's here! It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenmataro.
Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you too.
I didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Apollo, he's just as kind and gentle looking as I'd imagined.
Lucky for you after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you want to, or did, set Tenmataro free.
What utter nonsense!
Yeah.
They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he?
What he really needs to work on are his people skills. So rumor has it that you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you.
So that's the talk around town, is it?
And see how that would make you angry.
What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this?
Huh?
I must break out of here at once. Her tormentors must be taught a lesson.
No, wait. First we have to get you a not guilty verdict.
Don't try to stop me. This is but a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you.
Relax. We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free.
Setsu, you don't need me to. Go straighten things out myself.
Oh boy.
They'd probably call him the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Oh, right. How to ask about the reason behind the merger. It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly?
Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism.
Wait. Am I feeling what I think I'm feeling?
Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary.
I knew it. My bracelet's reacting.
What is it, Apollo?
Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth.
Really? How can you tell?
People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. You can fit so many truths in this thing. You can sense the person talking to is feeling tense. Something makes me feel tight on my arm.
No way! You can do that?
Wait, so you believe me? Just like that?
Sure. Each of us has our own special gifts.
Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. Her special sense of hearing.
So, what do you think the mayor's lying about?
I don't know. It's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First, I touch my bracelet. Kind of cool to get to perceive outside of the courtroom, though not really that different in comparison to, other Destiny games, the whole Magatama thing and what have you. I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. I heard Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement you just made. You didn't lie. A certain habit made it so clear. Excuse me. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Yeah, stop looking at his dick, Apollo. That is right. Oh, I mean, that's fairly obvious. It's never as tell she appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Gotta pour read where he says and wait for it to appear. And when it does, perceive it. Oh wow, they're really going slow on this one. Is it prize or is it the tourism thing? He probably wants it because his daughter now has friends there.
Gotcha!
Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth.
The truth? I don't understand.
When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twisting.
What nonsense is this? So what if it did?
Please, tell us more about your merger bid.
What more is there to tell?
Why were you really seeking the merge with Ninetales Vale?
I already told you. Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize.
You really don't trust us, do you?
What are you talking about?
The
village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not?
I think you've yet to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you thought it would be an attractive prize for its tourism. But that would contradict this. Oh boy. Is it something that says when this started happening? We're not saying this, right? Probably the hero spark of the monster graves. I was wondering if it's this. I feel like it's either going to be the flower or going to be the wrestling thing. The wrestling thing is more likely. The monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose against the municipal merger. The village was practically a ghost town before then. So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town and Ninetales Vale, huh?
Well,
Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie.
Protect her from what?
I received a threat. It said either I go through with the merger or my Jinxie dies.
What? How awful! Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. Whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder.
Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same?
Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you'd have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world.
But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protest won't disappear just because the alderman was killed. Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder? Like what? Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity, and his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme. What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo? I have evidence revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. represent things, I think. Let's see here. I guess just this and white hair, maybe, or something. Hey, Tenma, take a look at this if you would.
That's the amazing Ninetales mask. What is the meaning of this?
This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside.
White hair, you say?
There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day.
What are you saying?
You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex Cuby, the amazing Ninetales himself. No way.
The Alderman was impossible.
Hey, come to think of it, Alderman Cuby was a former pro wrestler. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity. Did I just say that? But, yeah, the amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? There'd been an event at the manor. And maybe Alderman Cuby had taken part in it, if you get my drift.
This is absurd.
Mr. Mayor, would you have any proof of the threat that was made against you?
Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it had disappeared after the murder. I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished.
The blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the Alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over.
It would appear this meeting is adjourned.
Paolo, do you really think that Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw is the killer? I don't know. All I know is there's no such thing as monsters. What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work? Oh, come on. There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place. Yeah, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai. We'll probably be arguing whether there's a yokai involved in court tomorrow. I can already see that look of disabled belief. Sorry, disabled belief. Disbelief on the judge's face. Apollo, are you alright? I'm fine, fine. I'll think of something. Better. I can't very well see a flying demon. Say a flying demon would kill it. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one doozy of a trial. To be continued. Pretty good. Cool. Well, this is a pretty good time to stop. We'll pick up the trial bit next time I play, which will very likely be next Monday. So if you would like to come see more, please swing on by on Monday. And otherwise, I'll see you for different games. Tomorrow, I haven't figured out if I'm going to play trivia with friends or not tomorrow. But I assume I will probably be doing so. And after that, who knows? I don't know if I'll do After Image tomorrow or not, because it might be late when I get back. So we'll see if there's a stream tomorrow or not. On Friday, I am planning on doing another Helldivers 2 stream with my friend Ty and possibly a couple other people. So look forward to some shenanigans and some explosions and bugs and robots. But anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I will see you all next time. So, bye for now, everyone, and take it easy. Look at that lad. Look at that crazy lad doing crazy things. What a dude.